Good evening, all. Thanks for joining me on Thursday evening. My name is YS. I will be the speaker for today. Um, this session is conducted by City, and today's topic will be harnessing digital trends and AI for digital marketing. First of all, thank you guys for joining on a Thursday evening somewhere else, doing something else that is better worth your time. But I would like to go through with you three important things. Later on, I'll share more, and I would like to keep all my sharing practical as a business owner myself. So definitely by the end of the sharing, you guys will be taking away tips and tricks that can immediately implement on your digital marketing campaign or for your business itself. Before I go dive into today's topic, today I'm representing City as one of their adjunct trainer, going through one of the courses and more detail how AIs impact digital advertising. City is a digital marketing institute, quite well recognized, has been in the business for quite a number of years already. The courses at City are WSQ approved, course fee are skill future claimable, and NTUC UTAP eligible. If none of this sounds familiar to you, in short, you can claim subsidies for courses with City as a participant, as an attendee. If you are keen to find out more about City courses, go to this website, imacity.com, or scan this QR code and it will bring you to the City website. Today's focus is not to sell the course, but is to really provide you more insights and tips of a quick insight of how these classes may be conducted. I'm one of the trainer for the class, and we have a couple of practitioner trainers in the industry also. So go to imacity.com in your free time, scan this QR code, have a look. If you have any question, they have a very handy WhatsApp button on the website. Just click on the button. You can ask the school admin for recommendation or subsidies that can help you with a course fee. Okay, I'll flash this QR code again at the end of the sharing session. Okay, a bit about myself. Who am I? Who am I to speak on digital marketing? Who am I to speak on AI? My name is Yok Xiang. Very hard to pronounce for Cantonese name. Um, so just call me YS will do. Anytime, feel free to type in the group chat or unmute yourself if you have any questions. I would like to keep this interactive. Okay. Um, Being in marketing for 13 plus years now, 10 years hands-on doing digital advertising. Back then, when I started doing my Meta Facebook ads, we do not have so much format, reels, video, pretty much image format at that point of time. Ever since then, I grew through my career. Now I'm at a big four advertising firm of the world as a senior performance marketing director, leading a team of 15 plus staff, handling advertisings for clients as such as Amazon, Lego, Nestle, and much more. I myself run a digital marketing consultancy. As management certified consultant, I do consulting for SME and entrepreneurs. Very happy to say some of my past learners from my class actually started their own business, e-commerce, and also managed to scale their business and generate leads through some of the tips and tricks I teach in the class. Been teaching for 7+ years now. On the side, I run an e-commerce watch business, and I also teach group fitness at F45 Studio. Feel free to get connected with me on LinkedIn. Just search for YSCO or search for my name, Yok Xiang. You'll be able to find me. Okay, the next 40 minutes spent over here, this is what we will try to achieve for this evening. First of all, what are the three key digital advertising trends that will impact the marketing landscape? Second, how do we leverage on these trends for our business? Understanding trend is good, but how do we utilize these trends to our advantage for our business, for our marketing? Last but not least, the third point, I will showcase actionable examples that you can implement straight away. Okay, these examples are real examples from the platforms. I take screenshots of them. So later on, if you are running ads or has been doing digital marketing for a while now, you'll be able to utilize this example straight away. Okay, I would like to keep my sharing interactive. So this is not a one-way sharing session. So at any point of time, feel free to interact, type in the group chat, ask any questions you may have, or share your own experience or thoughts you have about my sharing also. Okay, to make today's sharing more digestible, I like to structure into the 3A pillar framework. Okay, so today I'll be touching on 3 topics. First of all, addressability. Second, attention. Third, AI. Okay, AI stands for artificial intelligence. Okay, so first of all, I'll go through addressability. Okay, you might be thinking, what is addressability? Addressability, I know what is address, but I don't know what is addressability. Okay, great. At least you know the first half, address. Okay, address, pinpoint, where do we stay, and so on. In digital marketing terms, addressability refers to, are you able to address, are you able to target the right audience? Okay, the best example I always give during my class, imagine that you are targeting working adults, but your ads end up serving to retirees. Your ads end up serving to teenagers. You're targeting the wrong audience. You're addressing your messaging to the wrong audience. Okay, makes sense, right? But the fact is, we do address wrong audience sometimes because of the way we choose our targeting, the way that we didn't refine our targeting enough, we end up targeting the wrong audience. What this means is your cost of advertising, you're spending on an incorrect audience. Another example, recently I've seen ads from a female product shop. Okay, not very relevant because those products are not tailored for me. Okay, so it may not be addressing towards the right audience. As a result, your cost of acquisition, your cost of products sold through ads is higher. So addressability is key for digital marketing. There are a lot of data signals that we can utilize when we want to address the right audience. For instance, when you are on YouTube, what kind of video do you watch? Is it K-drama or is it cooking recipe or is it your kids watching your the video? So all those are data point. As a business owner, as an advertiser, as a digital marketer, you can target audience based on the kind of video they watch on YouTube. That's one data point. We have multiple data points. What kind of contents do they consume when they go online? What kind of content do they read on Meta platform? What kind of content or video do they watch on TikTok? Okay, so addressing the right audience is key when it comes to digital marketing. Do not let your ad spend go to waste targeting the wrong audience. I put a picture over here. This photo is because to constantly remind myself, one of the clients I worked with in the past, a huge pharmaceutical clients, you probably hear of a lot of AI doing a lot of heavy lifting, okay, able to help you to find the right audience online, target the right audience. For this client, they will not utilize AI to target audience. Why? The target audience for this client is medically licensed professionals in Singapore. Medical licensed professional in Singapore in context means doctors, pharmacists, and nurse. These three professionals, they hold a medical license. Okay. If we switch on AI for targeting, okay, on the advertising platform, you will reach beyond professional who do not have medical license. So AI sometimes is good for us, sometimes it's not necessarily good for digital advertising, digital marketing. So it has to be case by case basis. Okay. Later on, I will speak more on the point of when should we switch on AI to help us find the right audience. Next, you probably hear a lot from the industry or the news about third-party cookies. Okay, third-party cookies are going away. For those who may not heard of what is this third-party cookies, these cookies are not cookies that we eat. Okay, it's an industry we term it as when you go to a website, you actually leave behind digital trails. Sometimes we eat cookies, right? The physical cookies, when we eat it, then crumbs of cookies drop on the floor, on the table, right? Similar, when you go to website, you use apps, you use platforms, you leave behind data. Okay, you leave behind trails of digital footprint. Previously, business owners, advertisers, we use this kind of data trails you leave behind to target you. Okay, to target you based on the action you've taken on the website, based on the content you consume and so on. But this third-party cookies tracking is going away. Okay, as a marketer, as a business owner, the first thing I worry about is, oh, then why still be able to reach the right audience now that I know less about them? The good news is the industry has surely quite prepped for the cookieless world for a while now. Okay, the walled garden, our industry call them walled garden. Basically, those are the social media platform. Walled garden, because traditionally they do not share too much data beyond. Example, if we go to Facebook, we use YouTube. As a business owner, can you buy data from Facebook or can you get data from YouTube to target your target audience? Not so much. Okay, that's why we call it walled garden. They have a garden of data, garden of insights of our target of our audiences, but we do not know, we do not get from them. So the good part about this is, given the cookieless world, platforms like Google, Meta, TikTok, they have come out with data insights. As an advertiser, as a business owner, you can go in to retrieve audience insight. Okay, it's a bit small over here, but this is called Insights Finder. It's still currently in beta stage for slightly more than a year now, but it should be released to the public soon. Okay, public by what I mean by public is advertisers, business owner. You'll be able to access this tool pretty soon. What this does is it's able to let you find out who are the audience, what kind of content do they consume online. Example, okay, I put it into here, people who look up durian content through Google platform. So people who go into Google search engine, search for durian, people who go to YouTube, look at durian content in Singapore for the month of June 2023. What this Insight Finder does is it goes to their data pool, they pull out, okay, in June 2023, people who goes to Google product and look at durian kind of content, usually 55% of them are male. 4 of 10 of them are 65 years old and above. Maybe retirees, okay, they like to have durian. Okay, 61% of them not a parent. Okay, these are demographic insight. We can dive in deeper. Besides liking durian, they also like other parallel interests, gardening, okay, the kind of products that they purchase. So the kind of content they watch on YouTube. Okay, besides durian interest point, they also are shopping enthusiasts. When they shop, they are more conscious. Okay, so this is just a glimpse of the data points that we can retrieve from platforms like Google. Okay, so despite a cookieless world, as advertisers, as business owner, we can actually utilize insights from platforms that actually gather a lot of data of us when you use Google search or when you use YouTube or we use Meta. So as advertisers, we can use these insights to sharpen our targeting to address towards the right audience. Secondly, contextual targeting. Okay, contextual targeting in layman terms is if I'm an automotive buyer, okay, I'm looking to buy a car, maybe a electric vehicle. So I'll go to websites, look at electric vehicles, I'll read blogs and reviews about electric vehicle. Contextual targeting means you put an ad on the kind of contents people are reading. Okay, so adjacent content. So imagine if I'm selling EV now, electric vehicles. So I'll put an ads on blogs and review websites that talks about electric vehicle. Okay, so there is another way we can go around the cookieless world. Okay, we know that users goes to blogs about electric vehicle is with the intent to get an electric vehicle or maybe an electric vehicle enthusiast. So on Google Ads platform itself, okay, so this is Google Ads platform, which during the class I also teach, or some of you here who are digital marketers, you'll be familiar. You can actually choose you want your ad, where do you want it to appear on? You want to appear on topics that's covering hybrid and alternative vehicles. Or maybe you are selling, say, clothes. Then you target web your ad to appear on website that talks about fashion, okay, or to talk about luxury product, okay, so you can choose where you want your ads to appear, contextual targeting, contextual placement. Okay, feel free to ask any questions or share your opinions, okay? Like to keep it interactive more than a one-way sharing. Okay, now I move on to my second pillar, okay, attention. Okay, attention. We are done with the addressability now. Now we move on to attention. So I think for the longest time, the industry has been measuring metrics such as impression, views, but this is very ambiguous metric. Okay. Uh, for definition of doubt, impression basically means when you see a ad, okay, when you see a ad on your screen, right, that's considered one impression. But like this guy over here, are you truly looking at the ad? Are you truly did the ad truly make an impression to you? Probably not. Another example, this working mom, maybe a YouTube ad is served. Okay, the YouTube ad reported to you one view. Okay, this working mom is tired, kids running around. Is this recipient of the ad truly engaged? Okay, the answer is no. So impression views, are they really a good metrics to define our ad has reached our target audience? It may reach the right target audience, but they may not be engaged at all. So one of the key trend is you will see more and more attention metrics coming, surfacing on the industry. You will see also the industry pivoting to more attention focus, optimization. Okay, we will gear our buying tactic and our tactics towards attention rather than buying a mass of impression and views, because after all, they may not be looking at your ad. Okay, so you might be wondering, okay, what is attention metrics? Can you give me some example? I give the example of the impression already. Basically, your ad is appear on your screen or on your mobile devices. That is considered one impression. Okay, attention metrics are different. Attention metrics serve to measure whether is the person truly engaged. Like this guy over here, very engaged with the screen, right? So attention metrics, there are a number of them. One of them is interaction. When a user see a video ad, does it interact? Does it click through? How long is it exposed, the ad? Is it, example, a video ad? Does it play 100% or you only play for 1 second? Okay. Right now, TikTok define a view as 1 second play. As long as the video start playing, it's defined as a view. Okay, so that might not be the best metrics to be defined. View rate, how long the person view, 50%, 100% may be a better measurement of how engaged and how good your creative may be. We also look at touch rate because on your mobile phone, you tend to touch the screen, right? So what is the likelihood of touch rate and so on? Does it scroll through? How long does you stay on the screen for that ad? Okay, so all those are attention metrics proxies. So for this is really a mindset shift for a lot of business owner when I told them this. Um, you should not be focusing so much about having your ad served as many times as possible, having your video ads play as many times as possible, but focus more on attention. Okay, are the audience truly engaged with your video? Are they watching your video completely? Okay, so my um so the platforms are coming out with beta attention metrics now. You see Meta right now is building metrics around attention. For device, I mentioned, right, a view right now they define as long as the video start playing, right, they will tell you, okay, your ad has played already, has achieved one view. Okay, but if you are familiar with TikTok, right, or Facebook, as long as you scroll, the video will start playing. So having a huge number of views doesn't really means anything. TikTok come out with this metrics in late 2022, 6 seconds focus view. Basically, what it means is the user has been engaged for at least 6 seconds, has interact or has been engaged for at least 6 seconds of your video play. That is a better measurement of your video engagement. Your video has reached target audience. Okay. And you can optimize towards 6 seconds. Instead of buying for views, you can buy for focus views. Okay. Instead on the ad platform, you are buying video views, you are buying for focus views of 6 seconds. Okay. Next, AI. Okay. Pretty hot topic for the past 1 year by now. I know when ChatGPT first came out, a lot of my learner asked me, will this take away my job? How do I use this to find more business? Okay, I will say, uh, leverage on technology advancements to me, but do not be afraid of it. Okay, if you are afraid, we will not have airplanes today. We will not travel on airplanes today. Okay, so we have went through a lot of technological advancement to be where we are today. Imagine not having aircon, imagine not having fan. Yeah. So one of the way that we can use it for digital marketing is we use platforms like tools like ChatGPT to come up with our search ad copywriting. This is as an actual example. During one of the class, one of my class participant was a real estate realtor. Okay, so he asked me, can ChatGPT help me write a copy for this new condo? That time was a new condo that is launched. I tell him, sure, let me demonstrate how it is done. So I went to ChatGPT. I inserted this prompt. Of course, ChatGPT, you need to give them the parameters. How many ad copies are you looking at? How long of a text are you looking at? How many characters? Okay, I hit a prompt. ChatGPT return on all of this. Okay, of course, it's not 100% perfect, just a bit refinement, but a lot of heavy lifting has been done by ChatGPT already. So utilize AI to uh, help you with the laborer's work. Okay. Next example. Okay, so of work, I handle different markets, including Indonesia. So one of the client tell me, why else I want to target Gen Z? Okay, I say sure, in Indonesia. Okay, then I say okay, but at the back of my head, do I know Indonesian that well compared to the locals on the ground? I am not. Okay, so what I did is I went to ChatGPT also. Asked ChatGPT, what's the most popular street brands that the local young Indonesian like? Return me a whole list. The next question I asked ChatGPT, what are the famous local creators and influencers in the Indonesia market that speaks to Gen Z? ChatGPT return me a list. With all these data points, with all this insight, I can address the right audience. Target people who like Gen Sport, target people who like Vocom for my ads, reaching out to Gen Z. Okay, there's a question in the group chat. We missed out some aspect of the webinar. Okay, I'll do a quick recap later at the end, but also, because you have signed up for this webinar, the recording will actually be sent out to your, okay. So, if you have not signed up or just go to the sign up, just sign up so that you can get the recording sent to you through your email. Okay, keep your questions coming. Okay, so for ChatGPT and tools like that, AI, right, try to utilize it. Okay, free yourself time so that you can spend your time for more strategic stuff. Okay, I does use ChatGPT quite a bit at my work also. Next, one of the questions I always get from advertisers is, do you think this creative A better or creative B better? Okay, example, do you think buy one get one free ad copy works better or 50% off? I will tell them, test both. Okay, let AI test for you. Some of us will be captivated by buy one get one free. Some of us will prefer 50% off. Some of us prefer second one free. Okay, so this is Meta Ads Manager platform itself. Okay, so this is where we insert ad copies for the Meta ads. Uh, what I'm doing here is I will put all the three ad copy. Ad copy one, two, three. Buy one get one free, 50% off, second t-shirt free. What Meta will do is Meta will run all three versions of the ad copy. They will test which audience like which one more, which is the best performing headline. Maybe after a while, data has proven that it's buy one get one free. Meta will show less of 50% off and second t-shirt free. Okay, so that's the beauty of AI. It's really applicable in all the advertising platform already. So utilize them. Okay, when you have ad copies, you are unsure which will work better, put it all into the ads platform, run it. Data will be able to pinpoint which is the best, and the ad platform will show that ad copy the most to users. Okay, earlier on I talked about how we use AI to find new audience, pharmaceutical audience. My pharmaceutical client whereby their target audience is medically registered professional. Okay, so in their case, AI can't help them find the right audience. AI don't know whether in the room or on Meta platform or on Google platform, are they medically registered professional or not? Okay, so this kind of AI finding us new audiences, finding us prospect is applicable if your product or your business serve a wide demographic. Okay, example, um, potato chips, ice cream, clothes, Uniqlo, travel, Singapore Airlines, AirAsia, hotel, booking.com. When they do digital marketing, they can switch on, use AI to find more audience. Why? Because the chances of people who are receptive to those product or services is quite high. Okay, so on ads platform, this is Meta Ads Manager. There's feature like this that says switch this on, and the platform can help find audiences who is like a target audiences. Okay, so in each of the ad platform, when we want to run ads, we need to specify who we want to target, what age group, what jobs, what interests, okay, what passion points, what behavior. After which, ads platform will ask you, do you want to expand your targeting through AI? Okay, if you switch it on, the ads platform will target your ads to show up not only to the target audience, but audiences which the ad platform believe is relevant to your ad also. So this one, usually, I would say if your ad, if your product or services can reach a huge audience, you know that you can service a huge audience with your product or services, switch this on. But you know your audience are very niche. Okay, example, people who like blue rose only. Okay, not any kind of other flowers, but only that color and rose only. Okay, then don't switch this on when you run ads. Meta would not know who like blue rose or not. Okay, or Google or TikTok. Okay, next. Okay, advantage campaign budget. Okay, this is example of Meta Ads Manager itself. So sometimes advertisers do ask me, should we spend, just an example, so should we spend $50 on parents or should we spend $50 of grandparents? Example, they are selling toys. They are running ads selling toys. Should we spend more on parents or should we spend more on ads for grandparents? I tell them, it's fine. No need to decide. Just give me the maximum amount you're willing to spend per day or for that campaign. We let AI decide for us real time. Okay, so this is how the setup look like on the Ads Manager itself. Basically, in layman terms, what this does is AI will help you deploy your budget on real basis. Example, my daily budget is $50. I have two audience group. One is targeting parents, one is targeting grandparents. AI will find for you maybe today Parents are more likelihood to engage with your ads, more likelihood to uh, interact with your ads. AI will put $50 budget parents. Tomorrow they realize, grandparents are more likelihood to they will shift the budget more towards grandparents. And this happen real time. Okay, what I mean by real time, okay, maybe next hour is parents better, the hour after next is grandparents. Okay, and the shifting allocation of budgets happen real time. Okay, so key point here is there's a lot of AI features already applicable, okay, on the ad platforms, on the marketing platforms that you can leverage on to figure out what is the best ad copy, okay, to find the right audience, to deploy your budget real time to the best performing audiences. Okay. So almost coming to the end of my sharing now. The key point here is be like a kid, okay? Be like a kid again. When we are young as a kid, right, we tend to tear things apart. When we have a new toy, we tend to uh, fu- uh, fiddle with it, play around with it. Same for any advertising platform, same for any AI tool. Don't be afraid of it. The learners that I realized learn the fastest are those that are not afraid. So I know that some of you run digital marketing campaign, you have your own business, you are afraid. What if you click the wrong button on the app platforms, you end up spending money? Okay. So in the e-marketing class that I teach, we will practice, okay, using dummy campaigns. Okay, so we will practice using dummy campaigns. So not to be afraid of anything, feel free to click and so on during the class. Okay. Similar, if you're on your own, you have a dummy campaign or you have a dummy account on advertising platform, play with the tools, play with the buttons here and there. Do not be afraid. If you're afraid, it's it's quite hard for you to learn because you will be asking, can I click this? Can I click that every time? Okay. Before I wrap up, so I'll just go through quickly what we covered today. Okay, the 3A, addressability, attention, and AI. Addressability is about finding the right audience. Okay, on advertising platform, on digital media, you can target the right audience based on the contents they consume, based on the digital behavior they have. On advertising platform, you are able to choose who you want your ads to show up to. Second, second A, attention. When a user see your ad, are they truly paying attention? We have been buying views and impressions for the longest time now. It's time to have a mindset shift. Impression and views doesn't mean that the viewer or recipient of the ad is having an attention span on the messaging you're trying to push across. So look at attention metrics instead to know exactly if your ad or your messaging has reached the audience. Okay, if you know that view through rate for you is very low or the focus 6 seconds view kind of metrics is very low, it's time to change your creative. Your creative or your ad is not cutting through, your messaging is not cutting through to the audience. Last but not least, AI. AI is ready on the advertising platform and marketing platforms ready to help us marketers, business owner, uh, our life easier to find the right audience, to deploy the budget real time to the best performing ad copy, best performing target audience. Okay, so that's the 3A I would like to share today. Um, for the next 5 minutes, I'm happy to take on any questions. Feel free to put into the chat. Meanwhile, I'll just quickly go through one of the courses that I teach, digital advertising course with eMarcity. In this course, you will learn how to use Google Search. You will learn how to deploy Google Display Campaign. You will learn how to run ads on Meta platform targeting the right audience. You will learn more about addressability, how do we use AI to make our work easier, how do we create ads, like the earlier example, the real estate agent, type in, then all the ad copies appear. So we will learn that through a 3-day course. In case you are wondering, besides digital advertising course, do Imacity have other courses? We do. So this is the full list of courses, and more will be coming out from SEO to advertising to e-commerce to content creation to video marketing, analytics, and so on. After subsidies, and you will be able to enjoy cost fee from this amount onwards. Okay. In case you are curious, really like to find out more which course is more suitable or what are the funding you can tap on, what scan this QR code. Okay, it will lead you to a WhatsApp. The WhatsApp is actually the school program coordinator. You can ask the coordinator, I'm thinking of doing this, or I'm a business owner in this field, or I'm a digital marketing looking to upskill at this area. The program coordinator will guide you to the courses and tell you which subsidies you may be eligible for. Okay. Any questions? Okay. Someone in the group chat asked a few questions. Okay, someone is direct to me in direct message. Okay, so let me read out the question. Okay, first of all, is what would be some attention metrics you suggest would be good for us to focus on? Okay, let me go back to my attention metrics slide. Okay, few are good to focus on. Okay, another good one will be view through rate. Okay, view through rate, BTR in short. View through rate basically measures, example, a video ad. Okay, a video ad, maybe your video ad is 10 seconds long. View through rate is usually comes in percentage. 100% view through rate basically means the person watch 100%. So monitor your view through rate. Is your view through rate only at 1%? Means people only watch for very little time, or is it at 25, or is it at 50%? What is the average view through rate? Okay, so there's one good metrics to monitor for any video ads. Then for image ads, look at metrics such as interactions. Okay, interaction includes click on your image, because sometimes like Facebook or Instagram, right? You see a ad, you want to zoom in, right? Then you click on the image, then you zoom in. People zoom in, people click on your image. That means they are curious to find out. This is engagement metrics already. Rather people just go through. Okay, so look at metrics such as interactions. Another participants ask, hope to become successful on YouTube. What are the tips to optimizing videos? Okay, sounding a bit goyo here. The course not taught by me, but taught by a very successful video agency owner. Okay, she runs her own video production agency, leveraging video content for online marketing. She's the best expert to explain to answer you, but my take as a media marketer who work with creative agency very often, um, there when it comes to ads, right, it's a very different kind of strategy. Okay, because our attention span is very short. If you don't push out within the first 1-2 seconds of what is the gist of your video, what's the hook of your video, people will just go past you. Okay, so just keep that in mind when you're producing video. If you look at those content creators, when they do YouTube content, they always cut out the most engaging part of the 1-2 seconds and place it at the front before they roll in the actual video. That is intentional. Okay, so just keep that in mind. If you want to attract online audience, you want to engage, keep their attention, roll out the most interesting content within 1 and 2 seconds. Okay, same like us, how should I monetize? Okay, this one, you need to go to her class. She will tell you more. She's the best subject matter expert on this. Okay, if for those of you who want to learn more about the courses, right, either go to imacity.com or scan this QR code. Okay, scan this. Okay, I go to the screen, scan this QR code. Okay, then ask the program coordinator for recommendation or for cities available for your course. Okay, one of the participants asked why conduct keyword research in advertising course. Okay, keyword research basically means maybe I'm selling cups. Okay, maybe I'm selling cups. Should I sell tumbler or should I sell plastic cup or should I sell steel cups? Okay, keyword research is able to help us find out what is the demand online. Okay, what is the how many people search for cups? What kind of cups online? Okay, so this kind of learning will definitely be taught on the class. Okay, especially for the e-commerce module, we will use tools to help define what kind of product should we sell? Is this market good or not? Okay, what kind of products is in high demand? What kind of service is in high demand? What are the searches online? So to the participant, yes, we will conduct keyword research in the advertising course. In e-commerce course, we also cover keyword research to use it as opportunity and market sizing. Okay, another learner asks if we use AI for our work, do we need to declare? Um, I don't have an answer for you. Sometimes my client know that I'm using AI, but as long as I get the job done and achieve their goals, they are happy. Okay, they know that I'm using AI, so I can focus on more strategic stuff for them. They are happy. So it really depends. Yeah, I don't have an answer for that. Whether do you need to declare that you use AI for your job? Okay, and another question will be, is my current company hiring for people who is new to advertising? Yes, we do. Usually what we look for is, do they have the knowledge? Okay, are they completely new? Okay, they may not have hands-on experience, but if they have attended courses like Immersity or pick up online learning, what we look for is certification. Okay, not uni, poly, master certification. Of course, those are great because it teach some foundational skills, but what we need in our industry is ability to set up ads, ability to target the right audience. I will not it will be quite time consuming to handhold a new staff to teach, click this button, click that button. So if the candidate really come prepared with certifications and went through like courses like this, I know that I tell the person what is the impression he or she should already knows it. Yeah, so I'll definitely look for whether he already attended such certificates or courses, whether he or she has a portfolio, which I teach in my past students is in my class you do ads, right? Then you screenshot the ads. In my e-commerce class, they do e-commerce website. Then I told them you screenshot the e-commerce website you did. You build a portfolio, then you showcase your portfolio. Um, I haven't been looking for a job for a while now, but how I do it is I always put together portfolio of what I've done, the past ads I run, past creative that I've done, past website I created, all into a digital portfolio. So whenever I go for job interview, I will just present my portfolio. So that helped me in my career, I find, because yeah, I could prove straight away I have done what you are looking for in the role. Any more questions? Okay. If not, final spiel for today. Do not be afraid when it comes to AI. Use it to your advantage. Okay. Use it to advantage. And I hope to see you for future webinars. I'll be conducting more webinars about how we use AI for SEM, SEO, and e-commerce, and so on. Okay. Feel free to drop off if need. Okay. I'll just answer another questions. Okay. There's a course about Looker Studio. Looker Studio is analytic dashboard. It's a free analytic dashboard. This course teaches you how to pull, how to sync data points. Example, you have your CRM data, you have your offline sales data, you have your online website data point. You can build a dashboard to show, okay, purchasing happen, what the audience and so on. So it's a business intel dashboard with visualizations that you can create. Okay, hope that answers your questions. The learner who asked, sorry, the participants who asked the question. Okay, the participant also asked, do you need background for this course? Um, I'm not the best person to advise on this because I'm not a trainer for this, but I will say you do need some technical fundamentals, okay? Like be able to uh, browse the internet, be able to create certain account, like create Gmail account to connect. So some basic fundamentals. As long as you know how to operate a computer, you should be fine. Which is the cost for AI? Great question. Uh, we know that AI is a huge demand. So all our courses, mostly we have already included AI component. The AI component is more about how do we use AI to make our work or our life easier. Example, um, the earlier example is pretty much around digital advertising, how we use AI to help us with a copy creation, how is AI to deploy budget real time to the best performing audience. Each of the different trainers will use different example. For example, video content, can we use turn image into a video? Okay, so using AI. Content strategy also teaches a lot how to use AI to come up with content ideas, content themes, content creation. Any other question? Okay, one of the participants you mentioned that you attended the course. Can I add on the AI stuff? Um, Depending on when you join the course, because some of these AI tool, as you can see from my screenshot, they only roll out the year before last year, or rather some of them is rolled out last year. So may not have taught tools if you join earlier. Okay, any other questions? Okay, for the past learner who attended digital advertising course already, I would actually recommend you joining another course, like content strategy and so on. You'll be able to pick up some AI tips from other courses also. Not necessary you have to go for the same course again just to catch the AI part. Okay, maybe explore other courses. Okay, learn what other courses teach for AI utilization also. Then you can use those tips to apply to digital advertising. Some of tools, AI tools we teach is the same, like how ChatGPT and so on. Okay, if no questions, enjoy your Thursday evening. I will still be here for the next 5 minutes. Feel free to ping me any questions you have.